Okay, the Z Entertainment numbers are out. It's really ugly facts, so I mean it's tough to read.
Okay,
but from whatever I got,
243.7 crores is the profit number.
Crore, yeah.
So that is slightly lower than 253 was the expectation.
Yeah.
So 243 is how much it's coming at, which is a 10% growth that you're seeing as far as the profits are concerned. Slightly lower than expectations. The top line is 1339, which is slightly lower than expectations as well. It's still a 20% growth that you're seeing on the top line for Z Entertainment, but it is slightly lower than what the street was estimating.
You know what, Sonia, the advertising revenue has gone up 35% year on year.
Oh,
I think that's a big beat. Subscription revenue is up only 13%, but ad revenue, that was the key metric that the street was tracking. That was up 26% last time, and the management said it's sustainable. They've delivered 35%. I mean, I would really like to know where this 35% ad revenue growth is coming from, and that's the reason that the stock has recovered the way it has from the low point. 35% ad revenue growth
also
at 843 crores.
And Anuj, if you remember last quarter when they announced the 25% ad revenue growth, the stock has seen a huge spike up, and we were wondering whether it's sustainable. This is much higher. Also, another metric we must look at, which is positive, is the EBITDA margins. 25.6% EBITDA margin. So that's about 354 crores in terms of an EBITDA number. That as well is higher than street estimates. So that's the reason you're seeing the stock recover in trade. Very healthy ad revenue growth of 35% year on year. Subscription revenue is not too good actually. 13% growth is what we've seen, but that's as per expectation. So no great disappointment there. But margins have improved to 25.6% this time. Improved versus expectations, but versus what they did same time last year, it's actually fallen. Agam, who tracks the stock, is also here with us. Agam, what is the view on... Okay, we'll get Mangalam in a bit to give us his view on Z Entertainment. So he'll be with us in just a bit. But for now, it is the numbers do look good as far as the ad revenue is concerned.
I think, Sonia, the issue here now is that, you know, how much the street wants to react to ad revenue growth, which is a good 35%, and how much to subscription revenue growth, which is slightly muted 13%. And of course, it's a stock which has done well. You have to keep in mind it's been one of the rank outperforming stocks. So it's again a stock where the benefit of doubt or the margin of risk is quite low. So in that sense, you know, that's also one reason that, you know, you've not seen too much of a recovery despite the ad revenue growth. I don't know why we are still not flashing the ad revenue growth number. It's it should be the first number that should be flashed, but till now it's not visible on screen. So let's flash that number out. And then you know, maybe we'll see some more reaction on the stock. But as of now, that's the management getting ready to detail the numbers for us.
All right, so it's a 35% ad revenue growth, as we were telling you. The absolute number has come in at 843 crores as far as the ad revenue is concerned. So that's a 35% growth. The total subscription revenues, which is the absolute number, has come in at 479 crores, which is a 13% growth that we're seeing as far as subscription revenues are concerned. The stock is still down about 3.5% or so. That's perhaps because some of the internals, like the top line growth, is not as per what the street was estimating. It is still a 20% growth, but the street was factoring in about 23% or so, and the bottom line as well is slightly lower than what the street was estimating. So the stock now down almost about 3%. But Mangalam is here to give us more details on that. Mangalam.
Well, very good set of numbers, Sonia, coming in. As far as the advertising revenue is concerned, 35% growth. Not even the most optimistic estimate on the street expected 35% growth on ad revenue. Now the key risk remains whether this is sustainable or not. Remember, last year the ad revenue growth came in just 7.3%, so they're getting a good effect of a low base. Also, they're getting that bump up coming in from the low base, still accounting for that 35% on ad revenues. Is a very good set of numbers. Also, the EBITDA margins, that is an important thing to watch for Z. Remember, we were expecting 24.5%. The EBITDA margins have come in close to 25.6%. We had expected it to fall about 420 basis points year on year, but they have fallen just about 300 odd basis points year on year, which is a very big positive. It's actually improved about 150 to 210 basis points sequentially. So EBITDA margins and ad revenue growth, both these two numbers were our key parameters to watch out for Z, and they have come in much better than all the estimates. So that's a good set of numbers coming in from Z. As far as subscription growth is concerned, we were expecting about 13.5%. The last I remember was up about 13% when I saw the flash. So that is also fairly in line. So a good set of numbers coming in for Z.
All right, Mangalam, thanks for that. It's a good set of numbers coming in for Zee Entertainment. And as you can see, the stock as well has recovered from the low point of trade, now down just about 2% or so. But our guests are still with us, so let's go across for one comment. By the way, HUL numbers have also just hit the exchanges at this point, so we're going to wait by for those numbers to flash for you on the screen. Remember, the expectation for